Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to GregTech. As you can probably guess by looking behind me, I've had a little issue, shall we say, with weeds in here, so I've actually lost a couple of crops. But I've also gained a couple of crops, among which is this one up here, which is, if I get my tricorder here, we can just tell for sure, it is tear stalks. So basically this thing gives gas tears. So I'm gonna see if I can get a seed from this. I can, and it's pretty shit, but let's just plant it again, and then let us actually bump this one off here and set that up for crossbreeding. See if we can get some more of the gas and maybe improve it. So there and there we go. Excellent. Now I still have some blaze rod seeds here. Actually got a blaze rod from that one, so that's nice. These are the mushrooms, yeah. So blaze reed back there, pretty shit, not that good quality, but I just kind of want to have them growing somewhere. But yeah, I lost a couple of crops, especially dire crops, to wheat. So I need to keep a bit of an eye on that. Anyway, on to some other stuff, because I feel like it is time that we actually make something quite interesting. Basically, there's this bronze workbench here for small projects, and not long ago I actually looked inside the thing here, the not enough items, and saw that there was a bigger version of this advanced crafting table. So iron plates, basic machine casing, and advanced circuit, and there we have it, advanced crafting table. So I have no idea what the difference is to this, except that the interface is slightly nicer to look at. It still does the same. Up here you can see it lists all sorts of tools and different things, and the table even accepts power in, but I don't know if that actually has any purpose. But what we can do is basically, this one's filling up with all this stuff here, so we can keep this one like for Railcraft and other stuff, and then we can take the GregTech stuff, and if I'm not a complete idiot and put plates on the thing, we can keep the GregTech stuff over here. Also, it'll allow me to have a place to actually store the stuff that I'm started preparing for making the thermal boiler that we talked about. I'm still in doubt whether we should put the thermal boiler and the large steam turbine in the nether, like in a well-protected house there, what we would do with the power in the nether, and if the power would actually even generate, like we would have to put a world anchor there, and I don't know if you can use a tesseract to send power as well, so that's also something I need to figure out. But if you can, then fantastic. If you can't, then meh. And we would maybe have to use the tesseract to send the lava instead. But we'll figure something out. Over here, I have a bunch of nitro diesel in these engines here, so they've been running for a bit. We have power coming in. We've spent a lot of power on that tungsten you just saw. And downstairs we have a bit more oil coming in. Now, I still haven't set up a system to actually transport the oil completely automatic, because the world anchor card that I'd need to have, basically it would have to be rigged up to follow without being hooked together with the tank card, because apparently trains have a much higher drag coefficient, so I need to put in basically entire booster rails all the way, or have a locomotive on it. So it would require a massive reconstruction of the entire system if I were to actually do it completely automatic, unless I can somehow figure out a timing system to have the other cards sent immediately after. But it would still require a sort of the world anchor card. It would still require a bit of a revamp of the station, but it wouldn't be nearly as much as it would be to have a locomotive running down there. So that's probably going to be sometime in the future, but for now let us actually move on to a bit of some classic industrial craft stuff, because I want a recycler. I have so much cobblestone and other stuff that I need a trash can somewhere, so I'm gonna make a recycler. Since you can't make the normal ones, you get the automatic, which compresses, burns, obliterates, and filters everything. So the recipe for this: 2 steel plates, 3 dirt, automatic compressor, and glowstone dust. Easy enough. It is in fact so easy to make that all the stuff just magically appeared, because I had to pause to cough anyway. So automatic compressor with 2 steel plates, 3 bits of dirt, and a glowstone dust right there, automatic recycler. Now, if I recall correctly, the recycler in Industrial Craft takes all sorts of random crap that you throw into it and convert it into scrap boxes. Now, scrap boxes are still in the game, and there is even... You can burn them for a bit of power. Or actually, they make scrap, which you can then make into scrap boxes. And you can then get scrap from a scrap box. But this scrap here, you can either burn that, or you can put it into the Scrapboxinator, which makes scrap boxes and scrap into random stuff. So this is exactly what I want. So in order to make this, I need an electric item clearer, I need a dispenser, a does it have to be stainless? No, just steel. Pressure plate, circuits, and electron plates. So the only thing I don't really have readily available is the electric item clearer, which needs a teleporter. I guess it's time we consider making a teleporter. So we need to make glass fiber cable. That means we need energium dust. So energium dust, as we know, is 4 ruby, 5 redstone. I have that over here. So let's see if we can figure this out. Energium dust, then I need silver dust. I should have some in here. Let's make 2 sets, because why not? I need some glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So get rid of that. Glass, dust, like that. And finally I need the silver in the middle. So glass fiber cable. That's a lot for one single cable. Is there actually any easier way to do this? Nope, there isn't. Alright, so that's a lot for one cable. But the 2 cables here, that should be enough to make the teleporters. Now I need a advanced machine casing, which is just a basic one, with a bit of advanced alloy and such, so I have that right here. I just need the basic casing, which is 8 iron plates and a wrench. Simple enough. Bam. Get rid of that, toss those in here. Bam, advanced. Alright, now I need the frequency transmitter, a diamond, and 4 advanced circuits. Now the frequency transmitter, I think I might actually have one of these in spare somewhere. Let me just quickly go check, because I think back when I played with dynamite I accidentally made a second one, and I was kind of upset about it because I didn't have that many circuits at that time. Now circuits of course are not a problem now. There we go, I actually did have one, yeah. But back then when I actually had to make the red plates thing for circuits, it was a bit annoying. So let's see, frequency transmitter. Now I just need the 4 advanced circuits and a diamond. There we are. So that should be the teleporter. Blup. Let's try over here, see if this one works better. Nope. Alright, I guess we shall just put it manually together. So that there, that bam, bam, right there, and bam, teleporter. Alright, so these teleporters are used for so much different stuff, like it's ridiculous. There's the quantum chest, quantum tank probably as well, mass fabricator, the GregTech teleporter, which is a significant upgrade I guess for some reason, Dragon Egg Siphon, which super condensator we don't have, and iridium reinforced plates we don't have, but we do have the ability to make all of this stuff. So let's see here. I need to make the item clearer, so I need a small electric buffer, which is made from a large electric buffer, which is made from a small electric buffer, or this one. So let's go for this one. 3 conveyor modules. So that means I need to make a bunch of RE batteries. You know what, I'm gonna take care of these batteries and get the stuff ready. Alright, hopefully I have everything ready this time. So we got a large electric buffer, which we now split into 4 small ones. Then we can make the electric item clearer. I guess not. Let's see here, electric item clearer. So electron plates in the corner, battery in the top. Teleporter, hold on. Yeah, teleporter on the left, battery on the top. This thing here in the middle. I cannot click the right thing. circuit in the bottom, electric in the electrum in the corners. That's what I was trying to say. And one of those right there. So electric item clearer. Bam. So now we need another steel machine hull, which means I'm actually out of machine parts. So I'm gonna need to make some machine parts quickly. Let's see, how's that again? It's a couple of plates and some circuits, I guess. Let's get those going in here. Yeah. Alright, so in the meantime we can make the dispenser, I guess. So we need some cobblestone and we need a well-functioning or a fully functional bow. Do I have any of those, or do I actually need to put one together? Like, bows drop so much in general, but the question is, do they drop for me? And if they haven't, have I kept, or if they have I kept any of them? And it would appear that I have not. I have not. Alright, we'll make a bow. Not a big deal. We also need some cobblestone. I have that on me. We need some wood for a pressure plate. Bam. Done. Next. So let us get this bow set up. So in here, get rid of that. Bam, bam. Toss those in there. Rid of that. Bow in the middle. Cobblestone around. Redstone on bottom. Yep. And let's see, dispenser, pressure plate, more electrum. Good thing I made a bunch of this stuff. Like, whenever I make electrum, I just pretty much immediately plate it, because that's what it's used for, pretty much. So, electric item clearer in the top. Then we need hull in the right, and a circuit right there. So we just need a machine hull here. So let's leave one of those in there, get the 6 steel plates we need. I really need to like set up some automatic crafting of this stuff. Maybe just have... I would love to have a big building, another big building, yet another big building where I could set up some sort of completely automatic ore processing. But the thing is, I need a steady enough power supply to actually sustain that, so I don't have to worry about it. And that's the thing I'm still struggling with. Getting the power supply steady. I guess some sort of automatic solar panel manufacturing could help. Pumping in nether lava to make the big steam turbine as well. Scrapboxinator, there we go. Alright, so now we have the recycler and we have the Scrapboxinator. So if we put these two things together, we should obtain some pretty sweet magic. So now we just need some low voltage. And it would be fantastic if we had it like right here, because that's where I normally like need it quite often. So can we just make a low voltage converter easily? LV. Alveary. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Alveary. LV transformer, there we are. So okay, so this is the stupid one that needs the coil. Do I have any copper wire left? I don't think so. But luckily that's a rather easy recipe. So I need an iron ingot as well. And I just need to wait for this one. So the idea is to take a bit of power again from the distillery, because, well, it's not something that's going to be running all the time, so I think it's going to be fine. I'm hoping it's going to be fine. Some of those there. Bit of plank. LV. Take some of the power from the distillery here, because we have so much of it, obviously. See, can we avoid blowing stuff up if I put this like there? Yeah. And then we can make a little hole for some power. So, cable. I don't know exactly how much these things actually use in order to recycle and such, but I guess we'll find out. So, automatic recycler there, and automatic Scrapboxinator there. And put this to automatically output, and then I guess we can toss in some cobble and see what happens. So, this thing has a rather low chance to create some scrap. And then, this thing has a bunch of recipes. It has a bunch of random buttons. Oh, you can make chrome dust randomly. And rubies, that's pretty decent. So I'm guessing... I don't know what these mean. This is something about circuits. That's something. And that is also something. And I don't know what these buttons do. And I don't dare press it because last time I pressed one of these buttons, my entire workshop blew up. So I am really worried right now. Also, it's lagging my game out for some reason. Something is. Let's see, let's put a chest right there. I don't know if this one will automatically output or not, but I guess we'll find out. So this recycler here, I wonder how big a chance it actually has to create something. Let's give it these mushrooms as well. And I can probably find tons of other stuff around the place that I want recycled. Shouldn't be a big issue. Now with the automatic, the automatic output on this one is on, so it should output if it creates anything. But the question is, of course, this one, will it show up anything at all before it creates a scrap box? And if not, then this stuff should stay in here, I guess. I guess it's just a matter of letting this one run for a while and then seeing what pops up. Like, surely at some point something's gonna pop out. I might want to make a silencer for it. Let's see, muffler upgrade. So that's an iron plate and some wood pulp or some plastic dust, since I have so much plastic dust. And one iron plate in the assembling machine. I really also need another one of these. How exactly? How is it you make those again? This is for ass, yeah. Assembling machine. Oh, that's easy enough. Alright. I have no excuse to not have several of these. I really don't. So let's see. Super condensator, that's... yeah. That's the horrible thing. For the Labotronic Energy Orb, 100 million EU, that's a lot of power. Energy flow circuit superconductors, which again, lots of big coolant cells, iridium reinforced plates. Ooh. Yeah, that iridium. I'm not good friends with that. So while this recycler here is working... well, it's not working anymore. Let's give it something new to work with. How about some dirt? Let us... well, as you can see, I grabbed a bunch of batteries here, so I'm thinking we can go out and visit the quarry for a brief moment here and see how that one's doing. So let's put this muffler upgrade on there. Yes, thank you. And now let us go visit the quarry and see how it's doing. Last I was there, it had picked up 2 bits of tungsten, tungstate ore. I'm guessing not much will have changed in that department because, well, as you can see, I have all the batteries here. So without any batteries out there, chances of it actually having done any work is rather slim. Yeah, rather slim. I guess it could be pretty cool to set up like a different power system for the quarry as well. Probably not steam, but maybe some Buildcraft engines. You know, use some diesel out here, but then again that would mean that I can't actually make the nitro diesel. So it doesn't seem optimal. But yeah, as you saw before, the core is set up to automatically delete all the cobblestone, so that goes into the void pipe here. All the black stuff goes into my chests, along with all the yellow stuff and the brown stuff. That sounds so racist now that I think about it. We don't have any white stuff coming in at all. I guess we're keeping the whites out. That's anti-racist, I guess. Whatever. It's the internet. I'm gonna get flamed no matter what. So, yeah, we have a bunch of different stuff in here. There's a good bit of uranium actually spreading around. Let's see, 2 there, another one there, 1 there, 1 there, and yeah, so we got like 7 pieces of uranium, something like that. Pretty decent, and we are not even that far deep. Like if you actually look on the map here, there, you can kind of see the shape of the black granite down there. It has this weird blob goes into the land as well. So I'm definitely not gonna hit all of it. The quarry, I actually thought I had all of it, but from the looks of it, I'm not gonna be getting it all. It continues in underneath the land. But yeah, well, if there is iridium here, I'll get most of it. I've already gotten one bit of iridium, but of course, because I can't get my core to silk touch, it's not nearly as efficient as it could be. These stalactites here, I'm just going to quickly add them to the void pipe fraction, because I am tired of tossing them out. They're completely useless and not pretty like the corals are. So let's get rid of that. Anything else we need to get rid of completely? No, I like the sand for sandstone and such. And see, yeah, they're... Get away from me. Alright, so we got all the batteries out here. They're being discharged. The core is going to be working fine. The core keeps itself loaded. So no worries there. So let's go back and see if the Scrapboxinator has made anything. And if it hasn't, well, I guess we'll just check in next time. But let's give it a shot. See if the pile of dirt has made me a piece of dirt. That'd be fantastic. I could of course also have brought back some sand or something to toss in there, but yeah, I'm thinking I'll possibly put up a hopper and a chest, just so I have a big chest to stuff all the crap in that I don't want to keep. There's bound to be some crap that I don't want to keep. But let's have a look. Anything in chest? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Scrap. So yeah, so we can make scrap boxes, but why is it not automatically going into this one? Maybe this button means craft? I don't know. I don't dare press it until I've researched it for a bit, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm Jerry, this has been GregTech, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Randomness, and well, hopefully soon we'll have a bigger project. Until then, bye!